rein work is designed to show the smoothness and finesse of the horse, his attitude, his quick-footedness, and the authority with which he does maneuvers, all while being controlled by the rider. In our rule book, the definition of a good reined horse is the best reined horse should be willingly guided or controlled with little or no apparent resistance. As a rider wants to increase the degree of difficulty in his run and challenge his pattern so that he can achieve a higher score, he uses speed in conjunction with that to create a more pleasing, exciting effect, hoping to still maintain the same degree of precision and accuracy, quick-footedness, and all those good things, so that the judge can credit him accordingly. And all of these maneuvers are designed to show the control that's necessary for a cow horse to be able to go down the fence and to do all the things that the vaquero horse had to do on a daily basis during his workday. She positions her horse well for a good lead departure, challenging her speed for an average score. She's not going fast enough to credit it, but not going too slow either. Horse looks pretty pleasant, fairly relaxed. Slow down is average. Like to see a little bit more speed differentiation and a little bit more precisely in the center. But the horse looks nice and relaxed on the small slow. Lead change is nice, right in the middle. She's extending her stride. But again, only pushing herself for an average score, not creating the degree of difficulty by going fast enough to really credit the circle. She gets a little bit wide there to the right, so not showing great steering or control. That was a little bit better slow down. And a good lead change. She sets up for her rundown, builds her speed gradually, reins are pretty loose, looks nice for an average stop. Starts her turn well. Pretty nice and steppy, a strong 0. Good lead departure. Building gradually, fairly loose rein, driving her horse up into the stop. That was pretty average, a little bit below average on the stop. And another pretty good turn. Good lead departure, smooth run, and again an average stop and average back for an average run. This is an example of a better than average run. The rider positions himself to ensure getting the left lead. Challenges his speed only enough to really have an average mark. In other words, he's really not going fast enough at this point to be able to get into the credit situation. The slowdown is average also. He kind of goes off a little bit too much to the right to change lead, so it's just a little bit fudgy for me. But I still have him at a 0. Things are looking a little bit more relaxed here. The horse is moving a little bit freer, a little bit better speed. Slowdown is pretty average. Pretty average lead change too. Kind of dove off to the left just a little bit. Now this is a little too much fussing with the bridle reins and just doesn't look that good, and then he kind of bolts off and stops crooked, so there's really no credit in that, even though the horse slid a long ways. He kind of went crooked, but this turnaround is pretty steppy and pretty crisp. And shut off really, really nice. Got to credit that. This run's a little bit better. He starts slow, he builds gradually, the horse is running straight, stops really nice and straight, stays in the ground good. Definitely a credit stop. And again, a credit turn. Nice strong run past the center, big stop in the middle. Horse backs up willingly, mouth shut, with some authority. Definitely an above average run, probably in the 216 range. Here's an example of an excellent reining run. Gene's horse looks nice and relaxed and quiet, coming right across the middle. Positions himself for the lead departure well. Challenges his speed good. Hits the middle. Wouldn't mind seeing him going just a teeny bit faster. The horse looks nice and relaxed. The reins are loose. Comes right back to the small slow with no real rein contact, just relaxed right into it. Nice lead change. Looks like he's challenging this set of circles a little bit more, going a little bit faster. The horse looks really relaxed, reins are loose. Horse is guiding nicely. And again, he comes back really nicely with no real pulling, no real rein contact at all. Horse looks really confident in his job. Another excellent lead change. You almost couldn't see it. Lines up well. Builds his speed gradually. Hits a nice speed there at the end. With a pretty decent stop. Nice steppy turn. Credit. Good lead departure. Really nice stop. Definitely plus half. Turns around even better there, like a rocket. Runs to his middle stop, good, finishes strong. Very nice run. I love to see a horse just be totally relaxed at the end of it, just walk off on a nice loose rein. Gene's done his homework.